Welcome, everyone. I am very excited to have Kelsey here today. I met her through Powerhouse Women here in Phoenix, and she is a very talented individual. And I know a lot of you out there are struggling with stress, anxiety, and all of this because of the unknown and uncertainty going on in our world. So I wanted to bring her on and record a session so that you can have us to view later for some tips and tricks and some breath work that you can do at home to help manage your stress. So Kelsey, why don't you share with us a little bit about yourself and how you got into doing this and whatever it is that you want to share about what you do.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here with your community. So I am Kelsey Flanagan. I live in New Braunfels, Texas, and I am a food and life coach. And I really focus on helping women in the battle with emotional eating, feel good about themselves, and live a sustainable, happy, thriving lifestyle. And that's like a sum of what I do. And like I said, most of it is with that emotional side of eating. And right now, food is in abundance and it's also in our houses, and that's where we aside. So there's a lot going on right now, and the emotions are really, really crazy. Like you said, uncertainty, fear, worry, stress, and we're reaching out and trying to control situations, or maybe we're even going to food to be numbing out, to feel better, for comfort, relief, whatever it may be. And so I would love to jam on really helping women like find that new thing that they can replace instead of always going to food for comfort, or always numbing out and not feeling the feelings of what they're actually going through in their busy, crazy life, even if it is slowing down right now. So we can get into that.
Perfect. So if to start, when we have this, wanting to fill a void, and a lot of people choose food. I think we're all guilty of that. I'm guilty of it. It's like, oh, well, that piece of chocolate's going to make me feel better. Or what about that brownie or those chips? What are some tips like that people can do to maybe stay away from all of that and choose other things? Like, do you have any quick recommendations for that?
Yeah, I think so. First of all, I think one thing is to note too, it's like if you are going to food right now for relief, for managing some sort of stress, or simply just to feel better, you are completely normal. And doing this is so normal. And in fact, it's actually okay. So I want to acknowledge, if you're watching this and you're like, okay, that is me and I feel guilty about it or shamed about it, take that away and know that it's actually okay. And we can use food as comfort and relief and filling the voids, but we don't have to use it more so like that drug, right? Of something that is going to just take my pain away, but then we repeat that cycle and it actually doesn't. So first, acknowledging that it's okay if you're doing this. The second part is we have to build that awareness of when you're doing it. So in that moment, and this would be the first tip that I would invite you to experiment with, is when you do catch yourself going to food, you might not even know that you're going to food to numb emotions. You might not even know that you're going to food to feel better, and then it's not working. So it's building that awareness. And this is what I would teach you. It's very, very simple, something that you can do every single time that you catch yourself wanting to go to food for those things, is just halt. And what that means is also stop, right? Just stop in that moment and check in and ask yourself, what is the feeling that I am wanting from food right now? Or what is the emotion that I am searching for? Or what do I need? And you can go through, HALT is an acronym. So are you hungry? Are you actually hungry? What are you hungry for? Are you hungry? Or are you angry? The A. Are you L? Are you lonely right now? Are you T? Are you tired? Which a lot of people used to have that one all the time. Are you S? Are you stressed out? And typically it's one of those. So it's like halts. What am I feeling? Am I stressed? Am I wanting to feel better? Am I angry right now? Am I mad? Am I lonely? And once you can identify where you are on that spectrum of, oh, I'm feeling this way, and I'm acknowledging that, then you can find that new habit or behavior or routine that will actually give you that feeling that you're wanting. So I'll use an example of stress because I think that's most predominant for most people right now. So I'm recognizing, so this is a situation. I'm stressed out and I go to my pantry. So I'm going to my pantry and I'm halting and I'm like, whoa, I am stressed. And so I recognize that and I'm realizing that I'm going to cookies to feel better. I want to feel good. I don't want to feel stressed out. I just want to feel good. What is something else that I can ask myself, okay, what in this moment would actually make me feel good? What is a new thing? And here are some things, right? And I don't know what they are for you, but it's creating that toolbox for yourself. Is it a walk? Is it calling a friend? Is it maybe some quiet time? Is it cooking? Is it cooking a warm meal, right? Is it eating the cookie, but maybe eating them slowly and being mindful of that and honoring that you don't need the whole sleeve, but could you have one, right? So it's like, first we have to gain the awareness, acknowledge where we are, check in to see what we're actually wanting to feel, and then replace that habit if there's something that actually makes you have that better feeling that you're looking for.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. I hadn't heard of that acronym before, but it is so true. And it goes to show literally like that can play a role, or that checking in and asking yourself about anything you do in your life, even when it's, anger or sadness. It's like, why am I feeling like this? Check in with yourself and ask, because a lot of times you don't even realize what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Go with saying repetitive things coming out of your mouth all the time. Like, oh, I didn't even realize that was going on, until you sit with yourself and say, why do I keep doing that?
Yeah.
Why am I like that, pulling my hair, like whatever anxious habits that we've just kind of done, and not really sit and, check in with ourselves and wonder why. That's awesome. Mine, I think if I were to go for the cookie and check in with myself, I'm really all about having like crazy dance parties right now.
Oh, I love that.
Like the other day I was feeling a little overwhelmed and sad, and in a good song, I had the Pandora on in the background while I was getting work done, and a good song came on, and I just got up and like danced around like a fool. My dogs thought I was nuts, and one of them ran into the other room, but it made me feel better.
Yes, I love that so much.
Yeah, and I know you do a lot of breath work. So can you talk a little bit about that and how that can be helpful?
Yes. So I love this tool as well for, this is like the deeper work of the emotional eating side, right? Of like, okay, why are we emotionally eating? Why are we numbing out on food? Why are we always staying busy? And this is, like you said, it's that getting back into our body and checking in and being okay with being here. Because a lot of times when we're emotional and we're kind of reaching outside of ourselves and we're trying these things, we're just like in the future. We're trying to control something. And it's all an illusion. Like we have no control over any of that. So breath work really helps us get back into our body and be okay with where we are. And it calms down our nervous system. It gets us from sympathetic fight or flight to very parasympathetic rest and digest, like so quick. And we love instant gratification. Like we love feeling good right now. So this is a tool that is a little bit different than meditation. So if you've ever done any sort of meditating, it's relative the same, but I don't know about you, but meditating sometimes it's like, I have to sit. Sometimes I can't quiet the brain. We always feel like we're doing it wrong. We never feel like we're doing it right. We're like, does this actually work? Am I actually feeling better? We're just like, la, 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 la. And I love meditation, but I think what breath work has done for me and done for a lot of my clients is it releases things so quickly. So then I can meditate in a different space. It takes me from anxious, anger, sadness, frustration, not feeling worthy to I am okay, to I am calm, I'm alive, I'm energized. And I can do a lot more things from that space and feel a lot better. So that's the same thing. Now I'm shifting my state of feeling these feelings. I've dealt with them through feeling them, and now I'm in a different state. So I don't need things outside of myself to make me feel better because I already feel good. So that's a little bit about like breath work and how it can help, especially from the emotional eating side and giving yourself what you do need. One of the fastest, quickest, easiest, most simple breathwork patterns is all mouth breathing. So there's many different types where you can do like mouth, you can alter, there's bukus of it all. But I think when I was thinking about what would be good for your community is just mouth breathing. And we can do this together right now. And you can save this video, you can come back, you can listen to it. And we're gonna go 50 inhales and exhales out through your mouth. So it'll look like this. And when I do that, I want to breathe in my belly. I want to take belly breaths. I don't necessarily want to be in my chest, right? So we're really going to activate the belly breath and get that parasympathetic, release the energy much, much quicker than living in our chest. So we can do this together. You want to do it together?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we're going to go 50. We're going to do all mouth and exhale out through our mouth. It can be forceful. It can be quick. The exhale is a force and the inhale is a force, but you can go deep or you can go really, really shallow. It's totally up to you. I always have to disclaimer here, don't drive while you're doing this. And also if you're pregnant, of course, talk to your doctor, and then make sure that you're in a quiet spot and you're not like super distracted. And if you get lightheaded during this, it's all okay. And just take some big deep breaths, if you're feeling that way, but it's really just your nervous system acting up and your energy flowing, and it's a good thing. It's releasing. So if I could encourage you to stay with that lightheadedness, I would do that, especially on the last inhale when we do it all together. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so I'll count for you, and we're just gonna breathe together. And if you're watching, also just go with the flow, and then just go on my cue. So we'll take a big deep inhale through our nose first. And you can close your eyes during this as well. Audible exhale. In through your nose. Audible exhale. Just kind of sit with this right now. Just get here, wherever you're sitting. Feel your hip bones. Then we'll start the breath pattern. In through your mouth, out through your mouth. Good, keep going. Take a big deep inhale through your mouth. Hold up top. Just feel, maybe you're tingling all around. Maybe you're feeling anxious. Feel the breath in your body. Your lungs are full. Know that you are energized. You are healthy. And whenever you're ready, you can release. We're going to do that round one more time. So whenever you're ready, we're going to go back to the breath pattern. In through your mouth, out through your mouth. Good. Keep going. Keep staying with it. Feel your belly with the inhale. Exhale. Expand it out. Take a big deep inhale through your mouth. Hold up top. Maybe you're feeling lightheadedness. Let it be there. Feel your whole body relax. You're safe. You're healthy. You're energized. And whenever you're ready, audible exhale. And slowly come back to your breath, just your normal breathing pattern. Maybe feel your toes wiggle, look around the room, check the colors. How are we doing?
Good. That second round was like, woo.
Yeah. So you can go even, I feel like at the beginning, like when we're teaching, I can't see the people. It's like just 1 or 2 rounds is enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to do that third, 2 to 3 is like the spot. You can even go a little bit longer, but that quick, you can change the state of like, whew, right? You just kind of
yeah,
like,
I feel great.
yeah, you just like want to sit back and yeah, it's just like one word. How you feeling, right? Peace, whatever you're feeling. What are you feeling? What's the difference?
I feel calm.
Yeah.
Like,
Calm.
like peace was a good, like, I just feel, yeah, like a very good reset.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's right. It's like we have access to this. So when you're watching this, it's like you all like we literally it's free, it's available, and it's accessible any time of the day. We walk through life like not even breathing. Like
Oh yeah.
in your day, we're just like jaws are tight, we have tension in our chest, we have tightness. We're like, have you taken a big breath yet? So now that you have access to this, just like check, like, okay, I'm feeling like I'm anxious. I'm feeling stressed out. I'm not feeling calm. You always have access to come back to this. And I always say, like, come back home to your body. Because when we're feeling all those feelings, we're thinking about the past or the future. But when we're here, it's like, oh, all is right. I got this. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't wait to hear what people think about this.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. So how can everyone find you if they, I know you have a Facebook group and you do some of these lives. Like I saw you did one this morning. I missed it, but I saw it and I was like, ooh, I have to ask Kelsey about this. But how can people find you for more information?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram. I'm Kelsey _ Flanagan, Flanagan _ And then I also have a Facebook community as well. It's free. And like Erin said, I do weekly live videos almost daily of some breathwork patterns, emotional eating tips, brunch and learns, whatever you wish, all virtual. And that's Alive to Thrive Community Tribe in the Facebook group. So to search that, and I would love to see you in there, connect and just connect with you and chat.
Oh, I love it. I am so happy that I met you and you're part of this community. You're doing wonderful things and helping keep my patients healthy. And those, you know, anyone out there struggling with stress, emotional eating, and all of that. Like you said, it is so important to not feel the blame and give yourself grace and know that these feelings are normal and you're not alone. So
Totally. Well, thank you so much for
yeah.
having me. I love this.
Thank you, Kelsey. Bye.